Hello, my name is Chantelle Adams from thecouragerevolution.com, and I am here to share with you 8 key steps that I've taken to have incredibly successful launches in my business and to take my business from 0 to 6 figures in only 9 months. And also how I just recently had a 6-figure 100K launch. And so I wanted to share with you some of these secrets. Well, they're not too secret because you've probably heard some of them before, but I wanted to share them with you because they really are the foundation of how I've had such great success. So the first step is to create something of incredible value. Every time I start dreaming up a new offering or a new program, I think about what do they need? What does my one need? And what do they desire? And how can I really give them serious results? So let's just break this down. First, you need to know who your one is. And a lot of people talk about client avatars or dream clients or your one, and they talk more about the demographics. So the age or what they read or where they live. And I don't go there. What I focus on and has really served me well is looking at my one from an emotional perspective. So really diving into where they are right now emotionally. What are they feeling? What are they going through? And really painting that picture of where they're at right now and where they want to be emotionally. On that emotional connection, if you can really tap into emotions and feelings, that's where people buy from. They get connected to you through those emotions because they know that you get them. They can feel that. They can see that. And you are showing to them exactly what they need, what they desire, through tapping into those emotions. So that's the first thing, is really zone in on your one. Then you need to think, okay, so what does my one so need to take them from point A to point B? What do they need? And make a big list and see how that flows together in a program or offering. And then next step is to really look at over-delivering and making sure that they get serious results. So for my first program, I was all about helping people write their speeches, and I helped them get that speech written, done. It's a serious takeaway. It's a tangible takeaway. It's something they know they're going to leave with, is their speech written, done, ready to perform and rock that stage. They got a ton of other things too, but that was one of those tangible takeaways. And another thing that I added in the first few runs of my Center Stage program was that they also became authors because together we co-authored a book. This was a bonus to the program. So not only would they become a speaker, but they would also have a book and be an author as well. How powerful is that? And in some of my other programs or offerings, I deliver serious, tangible takeaways and results like a demo video or headshots to go with it or your one sheet designed. So think about, what does my one need and what can I offer and how can I give serious results and totally over deliver. So that's the first step, is create something of incredible value. Next step is do a beta run. If you've never launched this program before, I really recommend doing a beta test first. And this has been how I have done my programs and launched my programs over and over again, is always starting with that beta run, beta test first. And that helps you to test out your material, make sure that you're on track, that you're really getting the results that you want. And it also helps you to gain confidence, because if it's a brand new offering, you might not have that confidence in yourself or what results you can get unless you go through it first. So it gives you confidence. It helps you to be really clearly able to articulate the results that people will get. And it gives you the opportunity to have social proof for your business. So totally powerful, really important to do that beta run. And you keep it simple. Keep it simple and deliver it well, and make sure that you're keeping track of those takeaways, those results, and getting people to share feedback with you along the way. So step 1, create something amazing. Step 2, beta test it. Step 3, work the numbers. I think a lot of people miss this step and they just think, well, I would love to make X amount of dollars. But that's not working the numbers. What I do is I sit down with a calculator. I love my calculator. And I say, if I want to make X amount of money in this launch, how many people do I need to bring in? How many people do I want to work with? And how many people would it take to make that much money? So I look at it at a couple different angles. So first of all, if you know you only want to work with a small group of people, then set that number, say 15 or 20 people. Great. What is the price point that you would have to set your program at to get you to X amount of dollars? Work the numbers. List them out. Figure out what you need to do, how many people you need to get in, and what price point you need to and can charge to get you to that goal number. So for me, I remember my very first official launch after my beta test. I wanted to have a 10K launch. And I knew if I got 18 ladies in at $697, I believe it was, now I'm forgetting the numbers, that I would make that 10K mark. And so I want you just to think about, what is my goal? What is the income I want to make? How many people do I really want to work with? And what is the price point that then I need to charge to get that many people and get those results? So work the numbers. Step 4 is create your launch strategy. Now, there are a lot of examples of different ways to launch out there, and a lot of people saying this is the way or that's the way. And you need to do what works for you, what fits your personality, and also what fits your delivery method. So for example, when I launched one of my programs, I saw everybody doing the 3-part video training series. So I thought, great, I'm going to do a training video series and I'm going to sell out. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be great. I'm going to deliver so much content. And what I found very quickly was that I was missing the engagement. So yes, these people were getting this great content, but I love to be right there with the people that I work with. I love to give specific advice and to give feedback and to coach them through it, even in a free setting. And so I changed it up the next round. And I didn't have a huge success of conversion, and not as big as I was hoping for when I just did that 3-part video training series. The next time I took that video training series and made it a challenge in Facebook. And I had people sign up for this free week challenge, same content, but delivered in a little different way. And every day I had prizes. I would post questions that were pulled from the training, and we would go through it together. I was in the Facebook group answering questions, giving support, giving feedback. And this is very much how I run my programs. And so being able to share that in a free version just gives people that little bit of taste of who you are and how you work with people. And from that, I had a huge conversion, much higher than when I only did the 3-part video training. So you have to test it out. You have to do what really fits your style of coaching and delivery, and you have to do what feels right. And it doesn't matter how many people have success with different kinds of launches. You need to follow what works for you. So big tip there. Write it out, plan it out. I usually give myself about a month of planning, preparing, making it all fit together. I have usually a week or 2 that's really about giving back and quality content. And then I have a week or 2 that's really about filling the program. So a couple months there where I'm really designing and creating the program and getting all the marketing materials together. And then the next month where it's really delivering the content, doing the challenge or whatever you choose to do for your launch strategy. And then a couple weeks before the start date that's really focused on getting on the phone, which I'm going to talk about in a minute, and really connecting with people and filling those seats. So that's kind of my launch strategy in a nutshell. And I'm going to do another video on each of these things going a little more in depth. And step 5 is to get support. So make sure you get support. If you are just starting out, you can still hire someone to take care of kind of the PayPal and MailChimp integration, or someone to help you design your PDFs and make them look really nice. Those were my first 2 things that I hired out, and was a huge relief to be able to take my content and just hand it to somebody and say, make it look beautiful, was amazing. And it helped my confidence in selling my program because I knew it looked amazing and professional, and that was huge for me. So then I knew I could charge a higher price and feel great about it because it was really great content, of course, but looked fabulous as well. So get support. Step number 6 is connect one-on-one. I like to go old school, and I really like to reach out to people who have been engaging in my free content, or people I know on my list or in Facebook groups that really need what I'm offering, and share that with them and say how you can help them, and just be really open and honest, and in a non-salesy or sleazy way, just be really open about how you feel that whatever you're offering could really support them, and make sure that you've reached out to them before that as well, and you have a rapport and relationship with them. But also looking at just setting up free calls with you. Hop on the phone with me for 15 minutes and let's see if this is a fit for you. This has done wonders for my launches. And I would say 95% of the people that I talk to on the phone sign up for the program. And the way that I do this is I listen. I always ask them to tell me a little bit about them, and I listen very carefully, and also to share why they feel like what I have to offer is going to help them. So they basically tell me why they think they need what I have to offer, and then I can just show them how I can support them in that. One thing that really sets me apart from a lot of people, I think, is that I really, really, really only want you to join the program if it's right for you. I tell people to tune in, to not make a rash decision there on the spot, to really go with what feels right. And I will tell people if I don't think it's a fit for them. And so I think that they really feel that realness, that genuineness, and they know that I'm not just in it for a sale. I'm in it because I care and I want to support them. And so if you can really listen, really tune in, and really be real and not salesy or pushy, but really giving of value even on that free call and showing them what you can offer in a loving and caring way, then that's going to do huge things for your business and has really been a big part of my success. Number 7 is to set your intentions and then let go. So this is tricky because I will set my goal, say I want to have 50 people in a program and I want to make X amount of dollars, and I will set that intention, and then I will work hard. I will work my butt off, and I will make sure that things are in place to make that happen. But along the way, you're going to have fear, you're going to have doubts, you're going to think, oh no one's going to sign up, and you're going to freak out. But you need to come back to that place of abundance and gratitude. And there always is a place where I realize this, where it's like I have done all that I can really do, to a sense, to a point, and now it's time to let go. And it's time to allow whoever will come, and it's not that I stop working, because I don't. I keep following up and I keep doing things that will attract the right people to me, but I really let go of pushing, and I let go of the need for more people and really show gratitude for the people who have already signed up. Whether that's 10 or 20 or 30, however many are there, I am so grateful for each and every person who has said yes and who has signed up already. And in that gratitude and abundant mindset and really letting go, I find that people come. And for some reason, in that moment where I just let go and show gratitude, it's like the right people just fill up those last few spots. And I have reached my goal and sold out every single time I have run a program. And I really believe this is a big part of that, is being able to set that intention, show gratitude, and let go. So those are my steps for having an incredibly successful launch. I will be going into more detail in a future video about each of these things in more depth, and really helping you to get a strategy, really helping you to do a great challenge and brainstorm that, and a lot of fun tips and strategies, even a phone call, really going in depth on how I run those phone calls and how I get those sales conversions from those phone calls. But this is a great overview for you, and I hope that you'll take some notes and take some action on some of these steps. So remember, create something that is so incredibly valuable. Really get into your one, into their emotions, tap into that, and over-deliver and really give results. Do a beta test. So do that beta test run first so that you really can gain confidence and you can get social proof and really fine-tune that program. 3 is work the numbers. So really figure out how much you want to make and how many people you need to get in at X amount of dollars to make that happen. Work the numbers and have fun with it. It's great. Step number 4 is create your launch strategy. So figure out what you want to do, how you want to deliver it, what content you can share that's really going to add value and support you in serving those potential customers. Step 5 is get support in any way that you can, no matter how small it may be. If you can just get some support and some team in place to help you through this launch time, that is so important. So make sure to get support. Then connect one-on-one, go old school, hop on the phone, make sure you're connecting on a deep level with people. And that goes a huge long way with people and really has been a big key to being able to have my successful launches. And the last one is to really set your intentions, set your goals, but then be in a place of where you can let go of that and you can just be grateful and in that abundant mindset and really grateful for those who have joined you and allowing those who are meant to be working with you to show up. And I really believe when we do these things, you will be successful. If you can make these things happen in your business step by step, take this strategy and apply it to your business. And I would love to hear what you gain from this and what you're going to add or take away or how you're going to use these tips in your own business. So thank you for being here. Until next time, keep shining. Bye.